Hello. We haven't done a video in a while. We've had a busy time. It's the holiday season, so we've got a lot going on. The boys are actually back at home with Anne homeschooling, so I figured I'd take a morning and do a solo hike. So hopefully you can come along with me. This is actually a little park that's a state park that's right close to us. It's Halls Creek Woods Park. It's a really quick trail. It's easy for us to get to and just get out and have an adventure. So hopefully you can come along, because this is what we're up to, but just me. So this is what I'm up to. One thing I did forget to mention, no pets allowed. No bikes either. One real quick thing to mention is there are fossils all over the place in this area of Ohio, the south western part. So easy find, just pick up a rock in a riverbed and you can normally find some sort of shallow sea fossils. On this trail there are a lot of steps. It's a real quick switchback going up into the main part of the trail. It's a little slick today, it's rainy, muddy, but hopefully we can find tree roots and steps. One thing I do like to do when I'm out is make sure that I have a whistle or some way to make noise so that if something happens, if I get injured or I get lost. By the way, I always let people know where I'm going when I'm on a solo hike. But I like to find acorn caps. They make great whistles if you know how to put them between your thumbs and blow. Really, this is a great noise maker. I always pick one up, put it in my pocket. Yeah, second switchback. Here we go. Wanted to show you just how muddy it can get as we go up until we have the luxury of having a couple of steps to step on. All right, we've got a little bit of flat stretch before we get to the main trail, but let me just tell you, it's not a huge valley, but especially now in the winter, it's not great with all the leaves gone, but beautiful views. Great to just be out in nature. Hey, so we've come to our first choice. We've got a trail marker. You can take a right, which goes slightly downhill, a left, which goes uphill. I'm taking a left. Also behind me, they have a little more information about the trail, talk about elevation throughout our hike, give us a topographical map, all good things to know, especially when you're going by yourself. As you can see, the trail's a little covered with leaves, so it's pretty clear and we know kind of where it's going to go. I've been on this trail before, not too afraid we're going to get lost on this. So I'm up on the flattest part. It's just a loop, real quick. We'll be able to cover this ground pretty easy. Normally we go a lot slower when we have the boys because we take time to identify leaves, trees, stop and look at birds, try to make it a little bit of an educational experience as well as having fun just out in nature. And a big thank you to the Ohio State Parks who actually takes care of a lot of this. They clear the trees. Now, I know sometimes they can't always get out there, can't always clear the trees with very little stuff that we have to hop over on the path. It's a really great hike, especially if you have little ones. Your nose gets runny really quick out here, so this time of year, make sure you always bring tissues. So we made it all around the loop. We are back to our original trail sign and trail markers. Now we get to go down the hill. I probably won't record that in case I fall, so see you at the bottom. Yay, made it to the bottom, no problem. So that's the hike. It was just me again. I wanted to review just really quick, kind of a couple of safety tips. Make sure you let people know where you were at. Make sure that it's a good day. Bring along a couple of things. I always layer up. Have a moisture wicking t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, a puffy vest from Eddie Bauer, a cheap puffy on the outside. I always have good hiking boots, or in this case some hiking shoes that I wear. So I always have, I'm prepared. Except the one thing I didn't bring was a backup battery to charge my phone, so I did miss some of the hike. It's, again, pretty clear hike. Everything is great, trail marked and, cleared out. So if you have a good trail that you like to hike on, comment below. Let us know. We'd like to try different areas to hike, as well as we'd just like to hear from you. Please, as always, like and subscribe. Follow us on our adventures, and because this is what we're up to.